Hey ladies and gentlemen, it's Nijel from Ignorant Gamerz, and I'm here to talk about Street Fighter 5. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Capcom was at New York City Comic Con 2015 as they usually do. I don't know, every time I go there, they always got some bomb game. For me, it was Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I had a 3-day pass, ladies and gentlemen, and I was at that Capcom booth playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 every day. Every day. This year I said I wouldn't do it to myself for Street Fighter 5, and I'm proud, because I didn't. But I did sign up for that tournament, and I did lose in the first round, because I haven't played Street Fighter game professionally since 2012. And I used Karen, never used her in Alpha, but I just like her animation. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm talking about impressions of the game. Capcom, way to make me look stupid. If you guys know me, I'm huge in fighting games. I love fighting games. I got a fight stick. I gotta get a new one. And the first time I fell in love with fighting games was the original Street Fighter 4. Friend Mike, shouts out to Mike. He took me to Cut School one day, Hooky. And he said, "Yo, let's go to the arcade." I'm like, "There's no arcades in New York." He's like, "There's one in Canal Street." I live in Manhattan, you know. I live in Brooklyn, but I live in I live in New York City. I live in Brooklyn, but there's a arcade that used to be there called Chinatown Fair. And he said, "Let's go. They got Street Fighter 5. I go because I play Dance Dance Revolution." That was Mike's words, and I'm like, I'll go with you. I go there, and it's Street Fighter 4. I'm like, oh snap! Isn't this game in Japan only? Like, yeah, they imported it to the U.S. Long story short, I played Street Fighter for the first time. This guy kicked my butt. And then after he beat me the first round, he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna show you how to play." Me being ignorant and getting my ass washed in front of a whole group was like, nah man, just play the game, man. Just random guy who took his time to show me how to play Street Fighter. I appreciate you, because you don't know what you did for me that day. But yeah, just I haven't been excited for a game this much since I want to go back to the arcade and play Street Fighter 4 again, and you had to pay $1 at that time. I didn't care. I put my dollars in that machine, and that's how I feel about Street Fighter 5. Like, y'all don't understand. You know, a lot of people was like, "Oh, it's just a rehash of 4." It's not a rehash of 4. It's not a rehash of 4. It might look like it in the videos, but this is a completely new game and a completely new engine. Like, it feels so much faster and lighter. You know, focus attack is gone, but you know, a lot of people might be mad, but it's for the better. It's for the better. It plays with your mind, because I was in that tournament playing in all my free plays. Like, yeah, I'm about to absorb this attack, but that's gone. It makes the game faster. You now have something called a V skill that's unique to each character. So for example, I chose Karen. I think she's gonna be my main in the future. I don't know. It's just something about Karen that like I'm using her as my main. So Karen's V skill is like she has a move where she throws out her palm. And it's like a regular hit. But you know, sometimes in Street Fighter, if you don't have any projectiles, how do you get in? So with hers, her V skill is like a hit. But when it doesn't function as a hit, and somebody throws a fireball, you can hit the edge of the palm, and the fireball disappears. So that's her V skill. Then there's something called V trigger. So in Street Fighter 4, you had the ultra combo system. So every time you got hit, your ultra combo meter went up. In this game, ultra combos are out with just supers. So they replaced it with the V trigger, and every time you get hit, your V trigger fills up. Once again, everybody has a unique V trigger. Karen's was, I like to say she got hands, because normally you do a quarter circle forward. I'm sorry, I'm speaking in terms for casual players. Like, this is like her regular move, quarter circle forward and punch. She doesn't have that when she's regular. When you activate her V trigger, once the meter fills up, like I said, she got hands now. So now she can use quarter circle forward and punch, and then it's not like a Rekka, but she hits like pew 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 pew, like she gets hands. Like, it's ridiculous. It's like pew, 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 like, yo, you just gotta see it. And then it's like that, like that's hers. Ryu's V skill is he can parry, and then his V trigger is his like attacks become electric. So when he does a Hadouken, it like shocks the person. He does a Tatsu, it shocks him. It shocks them. Who else? Ken gets fire on his feet. Chun-Li's fireballs become bigger. Like, everybody has a different V skill and V trigger. It's nice. Like, the beta comes out October 22nd. So if you got it if you have a PS4, I would say go on Amazon, because you should not pre-order games because they take your money. But Amazon does not charge you until the day it ships, so you have plenty of time to cancel and you're not charged. Amazon, 6 God. So if you have a PS4, I recommend you reserving, pre-ordering the game so you can get a chance to play this beta. PC, unfortunately, it's on Steam, so you're gonna have to pay up that $60. I really want to pay the beta, but I'm not really wanting to put up $60 on some bull for me just to play a beta for 2 days, because the PS4 games get 4 days to play the beta, PC 2. But for this beta, it is cross-play, so when the PC gets online, if you play online, well, you have to play online, it's online beta, you get to play the PS4. It's pretty cool. But Street Fighter 5, like I said, whatever. You guys did a really good job with this. It's beautiful. Yo, that's another thing. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry I got too hyped. Y'all don't understand how I feel about this game. So they got the game on like 82 inches, so you can see what the people, they had like 8 cabinets set up, and then like a monitor, like a PC monitor, so people can also play on it. So it's like they have 3 82 inches that show, like one monitor shows on the 82 the monitor gameplay, and the other 2 show like 2 random cabinets, so like people playing. Like, the game is on these 82-inch monitors, and it's not like it's great. The game looks beautiful at 60 frames. The game looks beautiful regardless. And the game was running on a PS4. Like, I'm talking to people like, yo, yeah, that PC build looks good. And somebody accidentally hit the share button on the PS4 controller. I'm like, that's a PS4 game? A fighting game? That game looks better than Mortal Kombat. That game looks, that's one of the best games I've seen on the PS4, period. It plays great, it looks great. Whatever. Don't mess this up. I said I was going to hate Street Fighter 5, and you made me put my foot in my mouth. I'm ready to return to professional play, tournaments, everything with this game. Don't screw this up with your DLC BS. Don't have like a minimal amount of characters on there, and then want to drop 18 new characters and then DLC costumes every 2 weeks. No. Let this game flourish and have it still. This Capcom, you can do something great, but just don't. You know, I hate exclusive. I'm sorry, my words. I get too hype. I don't know how to speak. I hate exclusive games because Xbox One players should definitely be able to play this game, because they made a great game, and it's really good. So I might have to take the L and drop the 60 to play the PC beta, because that game is lovely. Starts October 22nd for PS4 owners, the 24th for PC. It ends with 26. All the characters that wasn't on the first beta are on the second beta. I don't have that exact list for you right now, but I know Karen is on the last day. She'll be on, like, be able to use her on the last day. That's all I care about is Karen. I might try to use Laura too. She's pretty hot. But yeah. Let me know what y'all think if you got to play Street Fighter 5, or what you think you see from the videos. Yeah. Y'all did a great job. Give yourselves a pat on the back. I'm not a part of the team, but I'm giving myself a pat on the back for waiting on the lines to play the game. Later, y'all.